Hello, my name is Linda Emmanuel, and I'm the author of The Messenger, and my website is www.lindaemmanuel.com. Now, this video is about why people are so tired and so depressed. Now, when I was sick, or when I got sick in the year 2001, within a month, I was so chronically fatigued that I couldn't even walk 10 feet. I was always so cold, and also I couldn't sleep. And then if you looked at my other videos, I was suffering from a mycoplasma infection. And once I found out what was causing my illness, this organism called mycoplasma fermentan, I wanted to know why I was so depressed that I wanted to kill myself, why I was so chronically fatigued, why I couldn't sleep even though I was so tired and I would cry, and why I was always so cold. So I studied this organism. I read research. I'm a why person. I wanted to know why. And I found the answers. And that's what I'm going to share with you right now. Why are you so depressed? Now, mycoplasma fermentan is a cell wall deficient bacteria. It's just a DNA strand of the bacteria encased in a double cell membrane. This mycoplasma fermentan needs a host cell. It cannot make its own energy. To replicate, it needs a host cell. And another thing it needs is cholesterol. And where is the best place in the human body to find cholesterol? That's in the endocrine system, where we make our hormones. Cholesterol is the main ingredient of a hormone. So doesn't it make sense why you are so depressed? You need cholesterol to make hormones to make you feel la la. I know that sounds funny, but it's true. I was so depressed. I wanted to take my own life. You feel like you're at the bottom of a pit because your body is not making hormones because the mycoplasma is uptaking the cholesterol. Now, why can't I sleep? Again, mycoplasma needs cholesterol and the body needs hormones to sleep. Also, the body needs hormones to regulate body temperature. And that explained why I was always so cold or couldn't regulate my body temperature. Why do I feel so chronically fatigued? Many doctors tell their patients when they ask them, why do I feel so tired? They don't know, but there is an answer. I've done the research. I've read the research papers. This is why you're experiencing such chronic fatigue. Now again, mycoplasma needs a host cell. When it gets into the host cell, it starts uptaking everything it needs to replicate. Eventually, this cell is killed. It dies. And when it dies, the cell ruptures and spills, the contents of the cell spill out into the bloodstream along with the replicated mycoplasma. Now, this cell contents is called glutamate. Now, I'm not a chemistry major, it's just glutamate. If you'd like to research it further, I ask you that you do. Okay, the cell content is called glutamate. Our body cannot tolerate glutamate, so to turn glutamate into glutamine, it takes an ammonia ion off of urea in the blood. And when this happens, a chemical reaction occurs and a cyanide ion is released into the bloodstream. Now what happens next is this. A healthy cell uptakes the cyanide and the cyanide shuts down the Krebs cycle, period. And that's why the cell is experiencing chronic fatigue. In conclusion, I went through all of these symptoms and now I am perfectly well. And you, the listener or the viewer, can be well too. I am not a doctor. I am not trying to practice medicine. I am only sharing my experience. If you'd like to learn more information about how to get well and take control of your own life, please visit my website at www.lindaemmanuel.com. Love, blessings, and peace to you. Thank you very much.